stat. The required minimum qualifying marks are concerned with marks obtained in the written test only, as is evident from the rules 2014, as also the advertisement, and it has no relevance so far as for the final preparation of the merit list. The conduct of the appellants by not including respondent number 1 in the merit list is not in consonance with the said advertisement. The merit list was prepared in terms of Rule 5, read with Rule 11 of Rules 2014, which has been presented at the beginning of the judgment. Rules 5 and 11 deal with the process of recruitment, appointment, recruitment procedure, and residual matters. Nowhere in such rules there is mention of any minimum qualifying marks required out of a total of 100 marks. The appellants have argued that doubts and ambiguities in Rules 2014 can be successfully cleared using an executive order without tinkering with the original rule. In the present case, the executive order is dated 16/7/2007, which is much earlier to the rules which are of 2014. Therefore, the executive officer of 2007 is in no way clarificatory or explanatory with respect to the rules of 2014. The division bench rightly discarded the applicability of the executive order dated 16/7/2007. The only criteria for minimum qualifying marks have been mentioned in the Rules 2014 and the advertisement, which states that 32% for women is the minimum qualifying marks for the written test within bracket 70 marks and not out of 100 marks as interpreted by the appellants. The judgment in the case of Employees State Insurance Corporation versus Union of India and others, relied upon on behalf of the appellants has no application in the facts of the present case. In the above judgment, one of the issues was whether the executive decision will prevail or the statutory regulations. This court, relying upon the settled law, held that the statutory regulations will prevail. In the present case, the view taken by the High Court is also giving primacy to the Rules 2014 as compared to an earlier executive decision dated 16/7/2007. In fact, the above judgment helps respondent number 1. Respondent number 1 received 22.5 marks out of 70%, above the minimum qualifying marks of 32% as per the advertisement. Therefore, the appellants were not right by denying her a place on the merit list. Impugned judgment does not warrant any interference.